My name is Kelly Curry. Are you tired of having your legs, arm, and even face scratched by your dog's long nails? Is it getting expensive to have them done by a professional every time? Well, look no further. This video aims to help you properly clip your dog's nails at home. Now, I'm a supervisor at a pet boarding facility, so I clip dogs' nails on the daily. I've learned how to read their behaviors, such as stress and nervousness, as well as how much of the nail to cut off. And I will be sharing those tips and tricks with you in this video. By the end of this video, you will learn what tools you need to clip your dog's nails, the best way to introduce your dog to clipping their nails, and how to clip them. Your future self and your dog will thank you for this information. Now, before we get into what tools you'll need, we need to give you a little bit of history and background of why you need to clip your dog's nails in the first place. So, when's the best time to figure out when to clip their nails? Well, according to a November 22 article written by bechewy.com, states that there are 3 signs to know when your dog needs their nails trimmed. First is when their nails start to do a click-clack on hardwood surfaces. The second is when their nail starts to show a slender, long curve. And number 3 is when the nail is far away from the quick, which I will show you later in this video. Now, why is it important to clip your dog's nails? According to a September 22 article written by dailypaws.com, it's important to clip their nails because it can be very uncomfortable for your dog to walk around with very slender and long nails. Imagine if your toenails were overgrown and you were walking on them. That's how uncomfortable it feels for your dog. So that's why it's important to clip their nails and keep up that maintenance. And third is, what is the best way to introduce your dog to getting their nails clipped? Well, according to a September 22 article written by the American Kennel Club, the best way to introduce them is to make it a positive experience. Positive language, positive interaction, giving them lots of treats, lots of affirmation, allowing them to smell the tools that you're using, and that way it becomes a less stressful experience for you and your dog. Things to avoid is to definitely not use negative connotation and negative wording with your dog. That will make this a way more stressful experience for them, and they may not want to have their nails clipped by you anymore, which is what you want to avoid. So positivity is best for your dog. So now that you have the history on how to clip your dog's nails, we will now get into what tools you need. Okay. Here are the tools that you'll need to clip your dog's nails. Now, for us, we will be using these small blue clippers here. My dog has very thin and small nails, so these work best for her. If you have a bigger dog, I recommend that you use these larger clippers right here. Or if you want to round out your dog's nails, I recommend using a nail grinder or what we also call a Dremel. And you can get any of these from your local pet store or from Amazon as well. Now, for handling purposes, you may want a second person, or for my dog, since she is a lot smaller, we'll be using this suspension device, which is comfortable for her and allows less stress for us and for her as well. So now that you have all the tools you'll need, we're gonna go clip some nails. Okay, so I have my dog and we're ready to start clipping her nails. Now, first you're gonna wanna gather all your materials to a well-lit area and hopefully have the doors closed behind you. We have other pets and they're very nosy, so they wanna see what's going on. Secondly, you want to grab the tool you'll be using and let your dog sniff what you'll be using. That way, they'll start to get a sense of familiarity of what you'll be using on their feet. And once they do that, you'll give them a treat for being such a good girl. Yeah. Thirdly, you're going to want to start touching their feet and their paws and start touching where their nails are at so that they get used to you touching their paws when you start to clip their nails. And when they let you do that, you give them another treat for being such a good girl. Now, disclaimer, my dog has had their nails cut plenty of times, so I'll be moving through this process more quickly. If you are just now introducing your pet to getting their nails clipped, this would take a process of a few days. So for step 4, you're either going to want a second person to help you restrain the dog while you clip their nails, or in this case, we'll be using a suspension device for our dog, which will hold her up and we can clip her nails easily, which is less stressful for us and for her. Step 5 will be assessing your dog's nails. So I'm looking at this nail right here. You can see it's a little long, and you can see this white part is the nail. Now, when assessing it, you can see that it's a white nail, and you can clearly see the quick. The quick is this pink area right here, which is filled with blood vessels and nerve endings. You do not want to cut right here. This will cause a lot of pain for your dog and will cause a lot of profuse bleeding to happen. So you want to only cut right here. Now, if your dog has a black nail, such as in this situation right here, you can't see the quick as well as you could on a white nail. So you have to be very careful when cutting black nails on dogs. Now, one indicator to show that you are near the quick is you will see a white circle coming up on the black nail, which will indicate that you are close to the quick. So now that you've assessed your dog's nails, it's time to clip them. So now it's time to clip them. We'll be using this nail here, and we'll be clipping this white part here. So what you'll do is you'll have your nail clipper just about right here to where it's not touching the quick area, but it's just above the nail. You can kind of see it right there. And then we'll clip, and there you go. And that's what your nail is supposed to look like. So once you've got it kind of like that, you're going to want to do that to the rest of your dog's nails. And the last step, congrats! You officially learned how to cut your dog's nails, and your dog will thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video.